What is going on, guys? My name is Chaotic and welcome back to another live stream here on my channel. Now in today's live stream or video, I am going to be showcasing a concept of the brand new Karin Technical Aqua. That's right, this is a concept, not the official vehicle. Technically, Rockstar hasn't even announced it as of yet, as I'm live streaming, but based upon all the leaked information and of course the files that have been found over on the iFruit app, we now know for sure that the Karin Technical Aqua is a thing and it will be added to GTA 5 in the import and export DLC, which right now is looking to be set to be released next week on December 13th, which is a Tuesday. Again, that hasn't been confirmed. I'm sure Rockstar will give us some information either tomorrow or on Friday, both regarding the release date and hopefully this vehicle along with the other 25 new ones which are supposedly going to be added with this update. Yesterday I showcased off the brand new Ruiner 2000, you guys seem to really enjoy that, and today we're going to be going over a concept of the Karin Technical Aqua. Now I actually made this one myself, it took me quite a bit of time and I spent about an hour or so making this right here, and it looks very simplistic. But remember guys, the Karin Technical Aqua is amphibious. We can drive this on both land and on water. Now unfortunately my mod can't quite do that, so I've made two different versions, one that can drive on land and one that can drive on water, and we'll just get like a good feel of what this will look like and how it will perform both on land and on water. So this should be pretty interesting. But I'll quickly go over how I made this then. So basically, like I said, it's just the Karin Technical, but I've placed two barrels on the side. These are oil barrels, and based upon the pictures we've seen and the description we've received as well from the Rockstar employee, there's going to be some barrels just like these, most likely slightly bigger, both sort of like widthways, lengthways, and I'm guessing they'll be the same color as the car itself as well, not sort of a different shade to what I've got, but I'm not too sure on that one. And I've got two motors on the back. Again, I'm pretty sure they're going to be a lot bigger, certainly a lot longer than what mine are, because you can see mine don't even reach the bottom of the truck bed. But it'll look something along these lines, just a little bit better than what I've actually created. And this took me an hour to do. I know. I'm not very good when it comes to creating mods and doing this, because I had to try and create one that was amphibious as well. It took me a little bit longer, and I was trying to work out how to make this drive on water as if it was a boat as well, and it just didn't work out, so I wasted a lot of time. Anyway guys, let's just go ahead and just drive around. I'm sure you guys want to see what this thing is even like. So it should perform just like the Technical. Based upon the description we've received from the supposed Rockstar employee, it is just the Technical, but it's got these barrels and the motors on the back, just like the crazy toy boater or the Nissan that Top Gear made a few years ago. I think the first time they made the toy boater, which is just like the Toyota Hilux, which is effectively what the Karin Technical is, well, the Karin Rebel, sorry, is based upon, and they simply just put a massive engine on the back and a load of barrels. And then the second time they used a Nissan instead, a Nissan Navara, I believe, and they did a similar sort of thing and drove across the Channel, the Bristol, or the one between the UK and France, whatever it's called. I'm pretty sure it's called the Bristol Channel. But don't quote me. Someone said drive on water. Yeah, we're going to get to that in just a few moments. Quick drive around in this one first of all and just sort of talk about a bit of information. But yeah, like I said, hopefully now tomorrow Rockstar will be giving us some information on this. Of course, not confirmed, but hopefully it will be tomorrow or Friday, and then next week on Tuesday we'll be receiving the update. I'm not too sure if this will be one of the 25 vehicles, or 23 vehicles, sorry, added on day one. Bearing in mind there's 25 new vehicles in total, but only 20 of those, or 23 of those, sorry, will be added on day one. 2 of those are going to be held back and released through the tunables in a special event. I'm guessing they'll be released on like Christmas or around about Christmas in the special event they'll be doing for Christmas itself. And maybe this vehicle will be one of those, like a really cool Christmas present. But again, we'll have to wait and see on that one. Let's have a quick look at what you guys are saying in the chat. Someone said, just stop talking and show us. Okay, right, so that's the land version then. So what we'll be able to do once this vehicle is available in game is go from land and literally just drive into the water. But like I said, because I've created this, it's a mod, it's a concept, we can't drive both on land and on water, but I can spawn in an identical one that drives on water. So we're going to do that right now. Let's go to vehicle options, vehicle spawner, please work, and then go to the Karin Technical Aqua spawn. Here we go, look at that. So it's effectively just the a boat with the same vehicle like in its place. The boat's invisible, and instead we're driving around in the technical Aqua. But you guys get the idea. So we'll be able to drive from the land onto the water, and it'll be just one vehicle, and we can do this. That's going to be super, super cool. And of course, someone, if they wanted to, could go on the turrets on the back. That's going to be cool. Can we go into first person? We want to go into first person. That's disappointing. I was hoping we could. Let's go and can we go into cinematic mode? Oh, we can't even go into cinematic mode. Why is that? I don't know, it's glitching out a little bit. But I know that the vehicle itself isn't quite touching the water. It's not quite realistic. I tried my best to make it as realistic as possible. It's not quite there, but yeah, this is a concept, a mod, so it's not perfect, but you guys get the idea. Let's have a quick look what you guys are saying in the chat. Someone said this looks awesome. Someone asked how much this vehicle is going to cost. I'm not too sure on this one. I know it's going to cost somewhere between $1 and $6 million. That's what the Rockstar employee said. It's probably going to be higher up, you know, closer to $6 million, if not $6 million. Bearing in mind the Ruiner 2000 I showcased yesterday, that was going to be 5.7. So I'm guessing it'll be somewhere around about there, because the standard technical is it 99? No, it's 999,000 or something like that, isn't it? Just like $5,000, just under $1 million. Or somewhere in that sort of region, roughly $1 million basically. So to have an amphibious version, first of all, of that vehicle is going to just whack up the price massively. I would be surprised if it was even under $5 million. And of course, to have, you know, a turreted version, you know, that fully works, you know, I can just definitely see it being around about $5 to $6 million. But if you guys have any suggestions for prices, maybe you guys, you know, have a better figure in mind, you know, something which is maybe lower, higher, I don't know. What do you guys think the vehicle is worth? But based upon the actual vehicles we have in game right now, you know, $5 to $6 million seems pretty realistic. Sure, it's overpriced, it's going to be far too expensive, but we're talking about Rockstar here, guys. If only it wasn't. Okay, what are you guys saying right now? Someone's saying it's going to cost 1.6 million. I wish it was going to be 1.6 million, because that would be a bargain. I know it's still quite a lot of money in game, but, you know, it's Rockstar, guys. It's Rockstar. You have to remember, it's Rockstar. Nothing's cheap in the game. Like masks. There's like a paper bag mask, which is like $40,000. If that's $40,000, this is not going to be a few $1,000s more than the standard technical. Somebody asked, is the DLC out? No. Please read the title. It's a concept version of the vehicle. I've created this myself. It's a mod. Basically, I've put together a few different props on the technical so we can get a good idea of what this vehicle will look like. The wheels aren't moving. I'm not too sure if the wheels will move when we're driving on water. Whether they'll try and stay still like they are right now, and it'll just be the propellers on the back. And I imagine the propellers as well will move, or the engines on the back will move based upon which direction we want to go in. Obviously, they're fixed right now, but they would move if it was fully working. Let's go back on land then, and we'll spawn in the land version and drive over somewhere. Wait, where should we drive to? Maybe Palito Bay? We'll go and have a little drive up there. Stop. Stop, 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 stop. There we go. Ooh, that was weird. We like teleported out. Let's spawn in the standard technical then with the barrels on the side. Oh, gone to the wrong one. Vehicle options, vehicle spawner, save vehicles, and it was the amphibious technical. Right, yeah, there we go. I'm pretty pleased with my job. You know, I spent a bit of time creating it, and I was hoping I could make one which was both drivable on land and on water, but I just couldn't figure it out. I know it's possible, and I'm sure someone out there with amazing modding skills could do it. But it's kind of pointless now, you know, because the DLC, according to our sources and information, is literally a week away. Less than a week away, in fact. So to go and, you know, make this mod, which might take a day or two, and then release it seems kind of pointless, because, you know, better version is going to be officially released in a few days' time. What are you guys saying right now? Someone said, can we go for a like spike? You know what? Yeah, we're going to do that. I haven't asked for any likes yet. You know, it's unlike me. Usually spamming the like spikes 24/7. Right now, guys, drop a like on the stream. We're going to go for 1,000 likes again. We smashed that yesterday. Let's see if we can do it again today. And if we can, as always, we'll do some shout-outs as soon as we smash 1,000 likes. Otherwise, we'll just wait until the end, and we'll do shout-outs anyway. You know how it works. So, yeah, drop a like, guys. And by the way, very, very quickly, I'm doing a giveaway, and I've talked about this now a few times in previous videos and in previous streams, but just in case you guys didn't know, I am doing a giveaway right now, giving away a custom-built gaming PC to one of you guys. There's a link in the description, just click that, go and enter right now. Just do things like subscribing to my channel, retweeting the giveaway tweets, follow me on Snapchat and Instagram. I've created those like social media accounts very recently, and I'm trying to post on both of those daily. I'm struggling a little bit, so if you guys have any ideas for pictures or Snapchat stories I can do, let me know. But yeah, follow me on those, and I'm going to try and make them my like personal accounts in a way, you know, try and post not just YouTube related stuff, but some nice personal stuff, so you guys can have an idea what my life is like outside the world of YouTube. Yeah, so definitely go and enter that giveaway as well, guys, because you can get yourself an awesome PC. I did a video a few days ago, when was it, Monday, just showcasing what the PC looks like, going over all the specs. I did a little unboxing as well, so if you want to watch that, just go to my channel, find the thumbnail, the video, which just says PC, and you'll find it. Yes, someone said go on water. What we're going to do then, we're going to drive to Palito Bay, and we're going to turn ourselves back into amphibious mode, into boat mode, and go back on the water. Now, someone asked earlier on, I didn't actually answer the question at the time, but I did see the question, how is this amphibious mode going to work? Now, I don't think it's going to be a simple case of you drive onto the water and straight away it activates the propellers on the back and the wheels stop moving or something like that. I'm pretty sure the way that it's going to work is that you have to drive onto the water, press a button to engage the propellers, and then stop the wheels moving. So maybe, I don't know, maybe you press on PC, for example, you press E, which is the horn button, and that might like disengage the drive, and it might then activate the propellers. But that's only a guess. I could be wrong. But maybe you guys have an idea on how this whole amphibious system works. Maybe it will just be a simple case of as soon as you touch water, the propellers activate. Or maybe the propellers are always moving, so you could like reverse into someone's body. Let's say I was standing here, for example, you could reverse into them, and you could just like chew them up with the propellers on the back. That would be cool. Right, so we pulled up in our land version. Let's spawn in our amphibious version. Just close your eyes for a bit. Just pretend I've driven into the water with my car, and I'll let you know when you can reopen your eyes. Save vehicles, there we go, and we want the technical Aqua. Woo! There we go. You guys just saw the boat swapped out to this vehicle right here. Yeah. So basically, what I did with this was use a boat as the main vehicle, and then just place the technical Aqua that I've created over the top of it, and then make the boat invisible. Very simple, but it still took me about an hour or so to figure out and perfect, and it's not quite perfect, but you know, it's still pretty good in my mind. Someone asked what mod menu are you using? I'm using the menu mod menu, this one right here. Looks like this. Just search it up on the GTA 5 mods website and you can find it. And of course, if you wanted to, you could create this mod for yourself. I haven't provided a download link because there is no way of downloading it. I literally just made this 5 minutes before the stream started up. So unfortunately, I can't provide a download link. So if you guys wanted to play with this for yourselves, you couldn't. But you guys can certainly appreciate it in this live stream, and if you have any questions or suggestions for different challenges and stuff like that, let me know, and I'll definitely give those a try, or answer the questions if they are questions. Somebody asked, can I have a shout out please? You know the rules, either get to 1,000 likes or wait until the end of the live stream. If you want to know when the end of the live stream is going to be, I don't know. It's just when I run out of things to say, or I don't know, I finish off with the challenges and have nothing left to do. I don't really know. Usually I try and make the live streams about an hour or so we can answer a few questions, we can have some fun, I can interact with you guys and stuff like that. Some are longer, some are shorter. We'll just see how it goes, I guess, you know. Just go with the flow. Right, someone said you're really good at modding. I'm not really good at modding at all. I am terrible when it comes to modding. I know the basics, you know, I know my way around different mod menus and stuff like that, but if I'm nowhere near up with the top class modders who can, I don't know, like mod Harambe into the game or do stuff like that. I wish I could. I wish I had that ability. And it's one of those things that just takes time and effort, and I have neither of those. But one day, you never know, I might get into it and find some time and try and create like a fully working amphibious vehicle, because of course with this update now, Rockstar is adding two. We're getting the technical Aqua and we're getting the amphibious Blazer, so it's just the Blazer quad bike that will be amphibious, and it will also have machine gun turrets on it as well, which sounds pretty cool. I think out of the two, the Blazer is going to be my favourite. It's probably going to be cheaper as well, Because the Blaze is pretty cheap to buy in game, and it's about $20,000, maybe a bit less than that, 15,000. But obviously an amphibious version with turrets is probably going to make it 10 times, if not, well, a lot more than that. Yeah, definitely a lot more, maybe 1,000 times that. It's probably going to be about $2, maybe $3 million or so, which, yes, for a quad bike is far too much money. But, as I keep saying, guys, this is Rockstar Games we're talking about. Nothing is cheap. Of course, when GTA 5 was first released and we first received DLCs, they were cheap. We had was it the Bifter? The Bifter Dune Buggy thing? That was free. With the Paradise Van, that was free. Well, they were free for a few months, and then they added price tags to them. And then the Zentorno we had, and what were the vehicles in the second update? It was like Zentorno, the Alpha, and what was the other one? Oh, was it the Turismo R? I think that's what the update was. And they weren't too expensive. At the time, they were considered expensive, but now, if we received those sort of prices on vehicles, we'd be like, Rockstar, what are you doing? This is so cheap, thank you very much. But we certainly don't get that anymore. Someone said, do a challenge. Yes, okay, let's do some challenges. If you guys have any ideas for things I can do with the amphibious carrying technical Aqua thing, let me know, and we'll definitely go and give them a try. Someone asked, how much money is this vehicle going to be again? I said I'm not really too sure. I'm guessing around about $5 to $6 million. That's the sort of figure we've been given roughly from the Rockstar employee. But until Rockstar give us some more information on it, or an official like leak is made on the price list, which could happen. We haven't received it yet, but it could happen. Then unfortunately we'll have to just guess for now. Okay, look at that. Just pulled up. I'm going to spawn in then the land version, because unfortunately, like I keep saying, I can't literally drive it from water onto land or land onto water because I'm not quite that good at modding. But don't worry, we can still try out both versions. Let's spawn in the wait, no, wrong way. It's the amphibious technical. I should have named one like land and one water. Why didn't I do that? Instead, I made it difficult for myself. Someone said, why don't you terrorize the city? I guess we could. I kind of need like a second person, but because I'm in story mode, I can't really do that. Although, technically what I could do is spawn in a driver to drive for me, and then I could go on the technical turret. Yes, we'll do that. We will do that. Let me go to the nearest road and see if I can figure out quite how to do that. I know there is a way of doing it. There's like a way of spawning in a driver. The question is, can I do it myself? Okay, so we want bodyguard spawning, and then we want a driver, spawn driver. There we go. We got Michael. Now we need to try and get onto the turret. I got a feeling if I get out, Michael's just gonna drive off. Is there a way of making Michael stop? Michael, stop. Will he stop at a set of lights? He might stop at a set of lights. We just need to find a set of lights, which is like nowhere near here. Maybe at this junction right here he's going to stop. And when he does, I can get out and I can get on. Please stop. Please, Michael. No. What if I get out and maybe run in front of him? Will he stop then? Oh. Well, he didn't stop for me. No. Michael, wait up. Wait up, Michael. He's taking my amphibious technical away. Oh, no. He just ran me over. I don't think Michael's stopping for anything. Let's try again. Where do I land on it? It's going to be quite difficult to do. Let's go. Please do it. Oh, no, we're pretty close. Try again. No. No, it's going to be a lot harder than I thought. No. What if I increase my run speed? That might be a good idea. Oops. Wait, how do I even increase my run speed? I've completely forgotten. Oh, damn. Michael, wait up. Wait up, wait up, wait up. Maybe I should... Wait. Why don't I just spawn it in, stand in the back, and then spawn in a driver? Wouldn't that have been the more logical thing to do? Okay, vehicle spawner, save vehicles. We'll spawn in the amphibious technical spawn. And then we want to get on the back. Hopefully we can do that. Okay, we'll jump in the back first, and then hold F. There we go. Now, if I spawn in a driver... Oh no! I'm in there. We go, 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 go. Quick! Before he drives. Yes! There we go! We did it! We did it! We did it! That was a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. And yes! What we now need is Michael to drive a little bit quicker. And we can have some fun. Hopefully he's going to drive down towards the city. I probably should have spawned in down at the city thinking about it. You know what he's going to do? He's going to go towards Sandy Shores, but there's like no one. The place is just dead. Come on. At least drive a little bit quicker. Come on, Michael. What are you doing? There probably is a way of doing it, but... Oh, you know what? Can we just like increase the vehicle multiplier? Will that make Michael go faster? Vehicle multiplier. Oh no, because I'm not the one driving, I don't think it increases it. Damn. What if I start shooting? Will Michael then start hurrying like a taxi driver? Well, we can start shooting these cars at least. There we go, finally, at last. And the Technical is such a powerful vehicle. But I remember when it was first released into the game, it was considered like, oh, so overpriced. Because you could purchase the Armored Insurgent, which also had a turret on it, for an extra like 600,000. Which, yes, is you know, still a lot of money, $1.6 thousand. Oh, we have a wanted level? I don't know if we do. But yeah, the Technical was like considered overpriced, and I know this new version, this amphibious version, is going to be even more expensive, you know, just way over the top. But the fact that it's going to be amphibious, it's going to be one of a, well, two of a kind, one of two of a kind, because obviously we're getting the amphibious Blazer quad bike as well. But it's still going to be cool, you know, that we can have fun with in GTA 5 for a while. Come on, Michael, at least drive a little bit quicker. I guess we could always try and spawn in the other one and operate the turret on that one instead. The water one. Ooh, tractor driver. I knew Michael was going to go in Sandy Shores. Why have you got to go in such a dead area? Can I... Is it possible to... Yes! Oh, we'll just no-clip. Hopefully this isn't going to break it. We'll no-clip down to the city. It's going to take me a while. We'll no-clip down there and hopefully Michael will still be in the car. And we'll be able to drive around and just cause chaos, I guess. Somebody asked again, when is the update being released? Right now, by the looks of things, it's going to be next week, Tuesday, December 13th. I made a video on this earlier today and a bit more information as well that you may not be aware about, including the possible Christmas DLC or Christmas update release date. Just go and watch that video for some more information and you'll be up to date. Alright, okay, we are down in the city, and yes, Michael's still driving. I thought he was going to glitch out, but it's okay. It's okay. Should we enable... Yeah, we're going to enable wanted levels as well. Oh, what did I just do then? Oops, just teleported us forward. Okay, enable wanted levels so we can now go on a massive rampage. Let's get ourselves a nice 5-star wanted level. Come on. Don't hear any cops yet. Oh, there's nobody in that car. It's kind of pointless shooting a useless car. Damn, motherfucker. Come on, blow up, blow up. Yes, there we go. Not the most powerful vehicle or gun. Still pretty cool though. These in online are just too overpowered in general though. Because obviously you see someone in one of these driving around, you always try and avoid them. Michael, where are you going? No, we don't want to go up there. Come backwards. You're going the wrong way. We want to go down there. Is there a way of telling Michael where we have to go or want to go? Michael just didn't give a fuck. He's like, cops, come at me, bro. Hopefully Michael's invincible. Kind of afraid that if they start shooting him, he might die. Oh, as soon as I get shot, my character glitches out. Can you see that? That's super weird. Oh, why is the turret glitching out? As soon as I get shot, the turret glitches out. That's really weird. Just shoot the people that are shooting me then, I guess. Oh, where are we getting shot from? There's a helicopter. There it is. Oh no, we can't reach that high. Michael, go faster. Come on, Michael. Don't be such a useless turd. Michael's just like parked there. Come on, man. You're supposed to be my driver, my driver bodyguard. Oh, turret's really glitching out right now. Kill these people. I've got no idea what wanted level I've got because the stars aren't appearing. A few helicopters coming in. Come on, turret. So, the turret is kind of powerful, but it's just slow, you know? It's not quite as good as the Insurgent's turret. Wait, where are all the police gone? Lost them all. They all, like, despawned. Damn, motherfucker. I'm kind of fed up with Michael now, not gonna lie. So we're gonna just get rid of Michael. Alright, we'll enable this. Oh, where did the car go? That was weird. Like despawn. I was gonna steal Michael's car. Never mind. We'll just spawn in another version and we'll make our way down to the water again. And we'll try and do some stunts maybe on the water. Is that possible? Can we do any stunts with the, you know, like an amphibious technical? Is that possible? Okay, let's Let's go to amphibious technical spawn, and we'll drive down towards. We drive towards the docks. That sounds pretty good. And we'll find something. We might be able to do some form of ramp stunt, both with this one and the water one, the water version of this. But if you guys have any suggestions for challenges, let me know. I'm going to try and read the chat as often as possible. If you have any questions as well, be sure to just go ahead and leave them as a comment. I'll try and answer all of those if I see them, that is. You might have to ask me a few times because I'm not always reading the chat. I haven't got the ability to have like one eye on screen and one eye on the chat. I wish I did. You know, have like a wonky eye where you could see two monitors at once. But unfortunately, I'm not that talented, or I guess disabled, depending on how you see it. Right, let's see what you guys are saying in chat. Someone said, why don't you try and do a few stunts? That's what I just said. We'll see if there's any nearby. I don't think there's anything in this area, is there? I think there's one stunt that we can do in the docks. Just gotta try and remember where it is. Someone said, why don't you try and do a stunt into the water? I'm trying to think if there is like a stunt area, like a ramp that we can like go off and land in the water. But what I'll have to do is, like, as I go off that ramp, is transform into the amphibious version, into the water one. I wonder if that's possible. I'm sure it is. I'm sure I can always give it a try. Oh, no, careful. The brakes on this aren't so good. Somebody asked what customizations are going to be available for the technical Aqua. That is a very good question, because all the new special vehicles and some of the Pegasus vehicles are going to become customizable with this update. I've got a feeling, I could be wrong, I've got a feeling, but you might be able to fit maybe the barrels and additional engines onto the back of this as you customize it. So maybe as standard, you can purchase the technical, and then you have to purchase the amphibious option, which might cost you, I don't know, $2 million. Then you can purchase additional engines, so it might come with one as standard, but you can get two instead maybe. That might be the how it's going to work. And you get to buy barrels as well to make sure it stays afloat. Maybe without them, if you go over a certain speed, I don't know, maybe it sinks. Something like that. I'm trying to think where the ramp is. There is a ramp around here somewhere. I might be on the wrong side of the dock. I'm pretty sure it's that one over there, with all the warehouses, and not this one. You can always cheat and no-clip over there. Yeah, it is that one over there, which is no-clip. Just close your eyes for a few seconds. Pretend like I just drove over there. There we go. Sweet. Alright, there is a ramp, I think, on the other side of this bridge. Ooh, almost flipped it. Do a little ramp, and then we'll try and find somewhere where we can ramp nice and high. I guess we could always build it using mods, and then try and land me. We ramp off something and try and land in the water and continue driving. That's a pretty good idea, and I'm sure people will start to try that once the technical is available, the technical Aqua. I can't think of any ramps right now, so we'll just build one. And we'll go, I think, down here. It's a nice little straight section, so we can get a nice run up. Should we make it a nice tall ramp as well? Maybe start it from here and use one of the stunt creator ones. Oh, I thought the game was going to crash there. It was a massive like lag spike. Right, let's go into object spooner. And yeah, I think we'll place it maybe like a roundabout here. We'll go over this silo and try and land in the water. That's a pretty good idea. Right, so let's go to object spooner, spawn entity. It should be under object, and then should it be under maybe ramp, or is it going to be under stunt props? Ramp. We got something nice and tall, very very tall. Oh, there we go. Something like that might do the job, but bigger, obviously. Oh, that's going to be too much. No. Oh, maybe that one, or that one. Oh, that one. That one. Yes, that one. That's the one we're going to have. Well, maybe we'll put it. Oh, no, there's little train track things there, so maybe we'll put it by here. I'm going to put two across as well, only because I'm afraid I'm going to miss it. Oh, where did it go? Alright, can I just copy this? Copy? Where is it? Where did it go? Oh, there it is. Sweet. And we want to place it roughly there. That's pretty close, right? It's not far off. Okay. Oh no! Where did my technical go? Oh no, my technical despawned. Don't worry, we'll just spawn another one in. So let's go to vehicle options, vehicle spawner, save vehicles, amphibious, spawn. Okay, so what I'm gonna have to do then, because like I said, this is only a land version, hasn't got the amphibious mode fitted to it. So what I'm gonna have to do is in midair, I'm gonna have to activate the other one. So I'm gonna make sure that it's ready. So I'm going to hover over vehicle spawner, and hopefully then in midair, when we're about to touch the water, I can teleport into the other one, and it's going to be a really good stunt. Or it's going to go massively wrong. Guess we'll have to wait and see. Hopefully we have enough speed to even get up this. Come on, go! We're going to be far enough. Right, lean forward. Oh no! Go! Oh no! I have to go. No, there's another option after this that you've got to press. The spawn option. I forgot about that one. My bad. We just no clip out of here. And try that again. Oops. My bad. I probably should have tested it first without making promises. Okay. I'm pretty sure this is going to be dead now. Is it going to work? We went in the water, so no, it doesn't work. We can't get into it. Come on, guys. One of you should have told me this in the chat. Let's try again then. Vehicle customs. Let's go to the amphibious technical spawn. How did I not see that option before? You have to press spawn. Right, hover over this. Okay, we're ready. We're ready, guys. Let's try this again. Hopefully we're going to go fast enough now. We were pretty close last time. We just about hit the water, so as soon as we touch it, I want to swap over. And it's going to be an amazing stunt. Here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Lean forward. Lean forward more. Any second now. Now! Yes! We did it! Look at that. Not quite perfect, but that was pretty good. If you blink, you might have missed it. And you might have thought that I didn't swap vehicles. That was pretty good, I thought. Yes. But if you guys have any more suggestions for challenges, let me know right now. And we'll try and do some more, maybe stunts, more ramps and stuff. Maybe we'll try and... Can we go from, maybe... From water... onto land, onto water again. Should we try doing that? So for example, we'd have a ramp by here, going up onto the airport runway, drive along the runway, and then ramp again into the water, and then go back into the water vehicle. Yes! Should we try that? We should definitely do that. Okay, let's just park ourselves over here. We'll build a little ramp by here. It's a pretty good idea. I'm amazing when it comes to this sort of thing. Right. Oops, no, careful. No, why are you trying to kill me? Stop it. Don't die, please don't die. There we go. Leave it by there. Oh, bit of lag. Please don't crash. Right, okay, we'll go into object spooner mode. We'll place, I think we'll do the same again. Hopefully we can place them in this water, because we are using mods, so it shouldn't be a problem. We want to go to, no, we want to go to object spooner, spawn entity. Ooh, hello little boat. Why are you coming to me for? Let's go to object, search, and we want ramp again. Because we can always use the water ramp. Ooh. Which one did we use? I think it was one of these, wasn't it? I mean, quite a big ramp to get onto the runway. That should be big enough, just about. And we'll do the same again. We'll place one alongside each other, just in case I miss it. Oh, that's slightly out of position, so we'll move that across. There we go. So what we want to do is go up that ramp in midair, swap across to the other vehicle, and then down here we'll place another one down. We need to go to drive over here somewhere, maybe by here where the fences usually are, but they've despawned. And somehow have to try and land in the water. That's quite a big jump. Maybe we can come down here. Oh no, probably down here is better. It's much closer to the water. Okay, we'll make it by here then. It's the same again then. Ramp. I probably should have remembered the name of it so I could just spawn it in directly. Where are you, Mr. Ramp? Which one? It's not that one, that was too tall. There we go. That one's pretty good. Alright. We'll place that one there and by there. Right, and we'll just move that one so they're next to each other. Wait, not even touching the ground. What? Why is that? By there and by... I'm not really too sure why it's doing this all of a sudden. Stop doing this to me. Ooh. Is that close enough? Oh, that's close enough, isn't it? It's not too far off. I want it to be perfect though. I like perfection. I have OCD problems for the rest of the night. Come on. Why have you got to be like this? I'm trying to like... Before it would just like connect. It would just click. Dynamic? No. Wait, frozen in place. Oh, wait, we want it. We don't want to do that. Collision. Come on, why? Why are you doing this to me? I just want to place it next to it. Guess we could always try and do it with one. God, this menu Motherfucker. There we go. Oh. Is that going to be close enough? It probably is. I'm just like... Oh, that'll do. That'll do. Right. Let's go back then. Before everyone's like, okay, I'm bored. I'm leaving. Okay, the vehicle despawned again. Okay, so let's spawn in the amphibious technical. Where are you? Vehicle spawner. Save vehicles. I wish there was just like a button on the keyboard I can press and it just spawns in. So we want the technical Aqua. Here we go. Right, I now have to get the amphibious technical ready to spawn in. So we're going to go up the ramp that's behind me, into the airport, swap over to the other vehicle, which is effectively the same thing. Fingers crossed this works. Come on, turn around. Right, where is the ramp? There it is. I'm just hoping now we can even get into the airport. It's not going to be too... Oh, no, we're going to miss it at that. If we're going to do this. No, careful. Come on, go, 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 go. Come on. No! We missed. We missed. Because I didn't touch any water before I hit the ramp. The water is too... like... what's the word? Wavy. Too movie. Let's turn around, try that again. Maybe increase the vehicle multiplier. I think that's what we need to do. Right. It's pretty flat by here. Here we go. Here we go. Go, 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 go. Please hit it. Come on. Oh. Oh, that was such a fail. Oh my god. And now we're stuck. Okay, let me just get out. What we'll do is we'll increase the vehicle multiplier because it looks like it's not fast enough to actually make it. So let's go back to the this one. Increase the vehicle multiplier. So we can definitely get into the airport. We'll go up to about 20 or so. Oh, careful. We go about 20. Hope that's not going to be too fast now. I can see the game already is starting to like glitch out. Save vehicles, amphibious, and get ready to spawn this one. There is a mod that I can enable to remove the waves. So it's just nice and smooth, but haven't got it installed. Okay, here we go, here we go. Come on, let's do it. Oh no! I'm missing it! Oops. Okay, that's attempt number 2 gone wrong. Someone said increase it a lot more, maybe 100. That's going to be way too much. 20 should be fine. Like 20 is pretty fast, you can see right now. Look at that, how fast we're going. Oops. Gotta be careful though, we might end up flipping it. Okay, we're ready to spawn in the other one. Here we go, turn around. Just gotta try and stay straight. Things like trying to jump all over about the place. Okay, it's fairly flat by here. We might be able to hit the speed. Here we go, right. Go, 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 go. Hit the ramp, go. We did it. And now what we need to do as soon as we touch the ground. Yes, we did it, look at that. Okay, now we quickly drive down here. Get ready with the other one. Get ready, I'm gonna hit the ramp. Where is the ramp? Oh, don't spin out, don't spin out. Okay, just spin a bit. Turn around. Go. I'm gonna try and do it again. Here we go. Oh, we're spinning. We're spinning. Come on, at least make the water. I think we're just like stationary right now. No, we're gonna do it. And spawn. Oh, there we go. Amazing what you can do with mods. Look at that. That's what I was trying to do. So technically, if we had the actual carrying technical Aqua, we could do that. But obviously we don't have it right now, so we can only pretend that we've got it. That was pretty good though. I thought it was pretty good. Okay, let's make our way back down towards Vespucci Beach, where we began, and move on to maybe another challenge. If you guys have any suggestions for challenges, let me know. I want to try one more challenge out, and I think we'll do some shout-outs. Someone said, can we go for a like spike? Sure, why not? Right now, guys, drop a like on the stream if you haven't done so already. We're at 600 likes. We're going for 1,000, and there's more than 400 of you watching. And if we smash 1,000 likes right now, I'll do some shout-outs for you guys as well. So drop a like, and we'll do some shout-outs if we smash 1,000. Otherwise, we'll just wait until the end and do shout-outs then instead. Someone said, wow, astonishing. I don't know if it was sarcastic, or whether that was just like, amazing. Sarcastic, basically. Someone asked, can you sink? Ooh, we probably can. But because it's not the actual vehicle, I don't know. I'm guessing there will be. If the theory is right that I've got, and that to actually use the amphibious version of this vehicle, you have to like activate a button. So let's say when you finish using the amphibious version, the driving on water part, you maybe come up to land. Let's say you drive up by here as soon as we get there, and then maybe you press a button. Maybe, for example, on the keyboard it would be E, and then it would turn off the back propellers and then enable the wheels again. But that's only a theory. I could be wrong. Right, let's spawn in then the land version so we can continue driving about and trying out some challenges that you guys may or may not have. Let's spawn this in. Let's see what you guys are saying in the chat. Someone said, why don't you go on a shooting rampage? We actually did that already. I guess we could try again and see if we can get Michael to drive around in the city this time and not in Palito Bay or in the Sandy Shores area, which is just dead. Maybe we'll drive towards the center of the city and try that again. Ooh, some police by there. Stop the car! Okay, right. Let's, yeah, we'll go towards maybe the Maze Bank area and we'll spawn in Michael again. Unless you guys have any really cool suggestions on the way, then I might try out one of those challenges instead. Because we've already gone on a shooting rampage with this vehicle. Loads and loads of questions coming in. Loads and loads. Mainly things about the price and the DLC release. I've already answered these questions, but one more time. We don't actually know the price as of yet. It's probably going to be between 5 and 6 million. And as for the DLC release, right now, all fingers are pointing towards next Tuesday on December 13th. But I'm sure Rockstar will confirm this vehicle, maybe the price, and the release date tomorrow on the Newswire. And hopefully a Newswire article and a trailer. But we might get it on... We might get it... What day? Maybe Friday instead? Yeah, I can't imagine there being any other day they might possibly drop it. I doubt they'd leave it until next week, especially if the DLC is being released next week. Again, it's not really confirmed, but the most likely theory. Right, let's try and spawn in Michael then, very, very quickly to drive us around. Oh wait, spawn random driver. Oh, maybe that would work. Or task drive to waypoints. Ooh. Oh, we'll just spawn random driver. Quick-o on the back of the car. And then get onto the turret. There we go. Nice. Let's start our rampage. Should I enable the police? I probably should. Wait up, buddy. We'll enable the police very quickly, so we can go on a bit of a rampage. Plus, you guys might be giving me some really good suggestions. Somebody asked how much is the ramp buggy going to cost. I don't think we've been given a price on that one either by the supposed Rockstar employee. The only vehicle I can remember off the top of my head was the Runa 2000, which was $5.7 million. As for the ramp buggy, I'm pretty sure it's going to be expensive. Maybe $2.5 million or so. Which, yeah, it's a lot of money, but bearing in mind it's going to be a fairly unique vehicle. It seems like with this update, Rockstar has just created some like crazy vehicles. They've just gone all crazy this update, because usually they try and keep it, fairly realistic to a certain degree. But with this one, we're getting an amphibious technical, which is, based upon the Top Gear pickup truck. We're getting an amphibious quad bike. We're getting 2 ramp vehicles, the ramp car and the ramp Boxville, which we haven't actually seen any pictures of yet, but sounds pretty cool. We're going to be getting a jet engine car, so it's going to be the Coil Voltic, but with a rocket engine on the back, which the pictures of it just look crazy, and it's going to be, I can just tell, so much fun. But again, will most likely be very, very expensive, as are all the vehicles in this update. All the special vehicles, according to our source over at Rockstar Games, they're going to be between $1 and $6 million each. There's going to be about 10 special vehicles or so. As for the other cars, like most of the supercars will probably be about $2 million or so. The sport cars, maybe between $750,000 to $1 million. That's where they roughly are. Sometimes more, sometimes less. We got a few new motorcycles as well. They aren't usually too expensive, maybe a $200,000, $300,000 or so. I'm not really going much of a rampage right now, am I? So let's just shoot and talk. I'm not very good at multitasking. Shutting this guy drive me around right now. Damn, motherfucker. Look at that. Can we go to first person? I haven't done much first person, have I? Oh, the first person on the turret looks so cool. Look at that. So nice. Damn, motherfucker. Look at that. A couple of shots and the guy's dead. Well, this driver just like stops. He doesn't drive nice and fast like I'd like him to. First person is such a cool mode. I'm so happy that Rockstar added first person into GTA 5. bearing in mind that there never really was a first person in the game. It was supposed to be a third person open world game, the whole GTA franchise and series. But this first person mode just adds that extra detail to the game and is super, super cool. And it just looks awesome. Someone said, when's the giveaway going to end? The giveaway that I'm hosting right now, the custom-built gaming PC, ends on Sunday, so there's plenty of time for all of you guys to get notified about it, and of course enter. If this is the first time you're hearing about it, in the description there's a link to the giveaway. Just click that link, you can enter. It's very, very simple and straightforward, and I'm going to be choosing one of you guys this weekend on Sunday to win. And if you're wondering as well, is there going to be like a limitation on delivery and location and stuff like that? No, it's not limited to any particular location or country. I will deliver it anywhere in the world that it needs to go. So if you live in, I don't know, Antarctica, it'll get sent there somehow. So yeah, don't worry guys about that. Just go ahead and enter. Follow me on the different platforms, and I'm looking forward to giving it away to one of you guys on Sunday. Damn, motherfucker. Why? Stop! Please stop moving. Let's blow this car up. I eventually moved around them, but please go a little bit faster, buddy. There probably is a way of speeding him up, but I just don't know. Don't really know what the buttons are. So we'll just have to make do with what the guy's doing right now. Boom, 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 boom. Come on, blow it up. Come on. I was talking about how powerful this was, and it's not blowing up. Here we go before it does blow up. Oh my god, this police car is invincible. Okay, we got it. We got it. We got it. Stop bumping into the back of me, although it does speed up as they do bump into the back of me. Try and take out this helicopter right here. Oh, come on. Smoking it, smoking. No, don't get too close. Yes, we got it. Look at that. Wasn't too bad. Let's take these people out. Okay, so I want to go back to the water and drive about for a bit. Hopefully my driver right now, rather than just drive around the same block, is going to drive in that sort of direction. He looks like he is, so we'll drive so far, we'll get rid of him, and we'll go over to the water and do a little bit more water driving. And then we'll probably do a few shout-outs. So stay tuned, guys. In about 10 minutes or so, you can have one. Someone said, what are all the new cars? I did a video 2 days ago now, I think it was, 2 or 3 days ago, talking about all 25 of the new vehicles. Best thing to do is just go to my channel. I can't remember all of them off the top of my head, but I know we're going to be getting a new custom version of the Comet, which is known as the Comet Custom Retro or something like that, or the Comet Retro Custom. That's going to be pretty cool. Should be 2 different variants of that. This guy's bumping into the back of me. Damn, motherfucker. We're going to be getting this amphibious vehicle here, the amphibious quad bike. I don't think there are any aircrafts that I can remember of. I think, yeah, it's pretty much all land vehicles for this update, which makes a change. Rockstar usually always gives us some form of helicopter, which is, usually pretty much the same as the previous one, but, with a slightly different style. But yeah, I don't think we'll get anything with this update. We're getting a vehicle named the MTL Wastelander, which might be a racing-style truck, a bit like the off-road brigade thing. What was it called? Like the race... The race truck? Is that what it was? Something like, I can't even remember the name of it. That's embarrassing. But yeah, I believe that's what that vehicle's going to be. Either that or it's going to be some form of Mad Max-styled buggy. Alright, this guy's just driving around in blocks. It's really annoying me right now. So we're just going to go onto this this building right here. And yeah, I'm actually interested. What would he do? Will he try and drive off the building? Oh, no. He's just going to stay still. Okay, we'll leave this guy here then. Oh, we're like stuck on something. Maybe that's why he's not driving. Okay, let's turn the police off and go back into third person. And oh, look at that massive bullet wound in my back. It's massive. Okay, let's jump down here. Someone said do a backflip. Sure, man, I'll do a backflip in real life. Obviously, I can't show you my backflip, but I'm gonna do it right now. Done. I did it, guys, in real life. Promise. Right, we're going to be on the road any second now. Oh, I thought this was the end of the building, but it's not. Come on, buddy, stop falling over. Let's go, let's go, let's go. We're almost there. Oh! I didn't think we were going to get a parachute then. Sorry, my buddy is invincible. Right, let's spawn in another version so we can drive down to the water and then go and test out the amphibious mode for one final time. If you have any challenges on the way, guys, let me know. Maybe locations to go to, things to do, stunts to try out. Let me know. We've done a few things already. Some crazy ramp things. Trying to like go from land to water to land again and stuff like that. It's been pretty cool. We'll take this highway right here. Somebody asked, will the vehicle be quick? Probably the same sort of speed as the technical, maybe even slower, because obviously the additional weight. On water, I can't imagine it being too quick. Maybe a similar sort of speed to some of the slower boats. Not the really slow ones like the Marquee, but, you know, I can't imagine it being quite as fast as things like the Dinghy and the Speeder. You know, maybe about 3/4 of their speed or so, but I guess we'll have to wait and see. I love the tunnel. Driving through this tunnel is nice, especially when you have a nice standing engine. Maybe not quite the carrying technical. Oh, sorry. We'll go... Actually, we'll drive down here. And we'll go the left down here. Yeah, we'll take a left at this parking lot. We'll just drive over this. Oh, no we can't. I thought we could. We're a pretty tall vehicle. Right. Oh, we're gonna try and drive into the water and transition over to the amphibious mode. Let's see if we can do that. I haven't actually tried that yet. So, vehicle spawner, save vehicles, technical, and we'll get ready to spawn it. Here we go. Any second, as soon as we touch the water, it's pretty slow. And there we go. Look at that. Perfect. That was pretty good. So that's exactly what it's going to be like. Hopefully, we just drive straight into the water and activate the amphibious mode, just like that. And yeah, there we go. This vehicle's so cool, though. I wonder if Rockstar will add any more crazy vehicles like this after this update. I can't imagine there being too many updates, though, after this, especially with Red Dead Redemption 2 being released in most likely September or October of next year. Maybe even sooner, who knows. They said the fall of 2017, so most likely around about October. But yeah, I can't imagine Rockstar releasing too many more GTA Online updates before then, or after then even. You know, maybe a few more. I know they said they've got some big plans still in store for GTA Online, but how many more realistically? Maybe 3 or 4? Maybe a couple more? Someone said, can we go for a like spike? Yep, we'll do that one more time, guys. Right now, drop a like on the stream. We are pretty close to my like goal of 1,000 likes. So if we can smash 1,000 likes, that would be awesome, and we'll do some shout-outs straight away. Otherwise, we'll just wait until I've like finished talking, blabbering on about how excited I am for this DLC, as I'm sure you guys are as well. I'm so hyped, because I can tell this DLC, this awesome update is going to be incredible. It's going to be, well, not only the biggest, as far as we can tell, based upon the details we've been receiving. 25 new vehicles, guys. 25. So it's going to be a huge update. And I think it's going to be awesome too. I know it's just an add-on, effectively, to the CEO system, the executives and the criminals and the finance and felony. But still, that was a really good update, and to really build upon that is even better. I kind of guessed Rockstar would do that, and I'm surprised they haven't done so sooner. They've tried to like move away from it, and they've then come back to it, which isn't too bad. But I kind of thought they were going to do it a little bit sooner than they have. You know, we've got when did they last release an update? It was the CEO system was added. Was it back in June? Or was it earlier than that? Maybe it was May. It was about 6 months ago or so. And I thought back in that update we might get a lot more stuff than we did. But still, you know, we're going to get some really cool additions in this update, and I think, just based upon the information we've had, it's going to be my favorite update. Maybe you guys think differently. Maybe you guys think that the Bikers update we've had is spot on. It's the best update, or maybe I don't know, the Beach Bum update we received, the first DLC ever, is better. I highly doubt it though, because you know it was only 2 vehicles, and were there any game modes in that? I don't think there were even any game modes. It was just 2 vehicles. Very small DLC, but it was like the test DLC for GTA Online. And it was still pretty cool. The vehicles were free. Makes a change. It's unlike Rockstar. Alright, where should we go? Where should we go? I don't think somewhere we can go right now and talk. We go into first person? I still want to go into first person. I want to go into first person and take a look at my amazing modding skills, because I placed the boat. Oh, I placed this vehicle inside the boat, so it looked like it was an amphibious vehicle. And you can sort of see my character holding the steering wheel. Look at that. I'm so impressed with my modding skills, even though I'm not very good. Alright then. Let's just wrap things up then, because I think I'm pretty much done with what I have to say in this live stream. What we're going to do is we're going to go back onto land, back into normal mode, and drive around and do some shout-outs. So if you guys want to shout out, all I ask in return is please drop a like on the stream if you haven't done so already, and of course make sure you're subscribed to my channel. Let me go ahead and spawn the vehicle in, and then I'll have someone drive me around, so I haven't got to be distracted And yeah, by the way, guys, whilst I'm doing this, if you want to enter my giveaway, you still can. I know I've talked about this now like 3 times throughout the stream, and I do apologize to those people that have heard about this now numerous times, but I just want to make sure everybody's aware of what's going on. I'm doing a massive giveaway, giving away a custom-built gaming PC. If you want to enter, click the link in the description, and you'll have the chance of winning this Sunday. Quick, get out, go, come on, buddy. Before he starts driving, we'll get onto the turret. There we go. Right then, guys, let's do some shoutouts. Comment right now if you want one, and you can, of course, have one. And like I said, all I ask in return is a like. So, quick sip of my drink, and then we're going to do some shoutouts. There's so many of you guys in the chat right now spamming, as always. Thank you very much. Why is this guy driving so slowly? Can you drive a little bit faster? Thanks, buddy. Right. Here we go then. Shout out to Toxic, shout out to Philip, shout out to Taylor, shout out to Mr. Cat, shout out to Cheryl, shout out to Mixbox. Hello again, buddy. Shout out to Edwin, shout out to Just Larwin, shout out to Xpello, shout out to Bop Gaming, shout out to Welsh Dragon Rule. What's up, buddy? Thanks for coming back again. There's so many of you guys as well. I do notice and recognize your names all the time, and I appreciate it so much, guys, that you come back and you're an active viewer of the live streams, and you show support all the time. I know I might not say, thanks for coming back again, man, I love you, and stuff like that, but honestly, guys, I love you so much. Although I may not say it, you're in my heart. You're in my heart, and I owe you guys so much. Just the support you show me is incredible, but anyway, back into the shoutouts. Shout out to Abe, shout out to Mr. Awesome, shout out to Derek, shout out to Teddy, shout out to Scar, shout out to All, shout out to Halo, shout out to Minecraft, shout out to JD, shout out to Dead, shout out to Ghost, shout out to Jared, shout out to Viz, shout out to Fishcar, shout out to Ben, shout out to Gaming for Life, shout out to Hans, shout out to Metro, shout out to Max, shout out to Darian, shout out to Shitcrap TV, nice name, buddy. Shout out to Dayton, shout out to Pansy, shout out to Knight, shout out to Kendrick, shout out to Dead Pro, shout out to Dayton, shout out to Carbon Fiber. This guy's still driving around so slowly. Come on, man. At least pick up the pace a little bit. Let's kill this person right here. There probably is a way of doing it, but I don't know how. Shout out to Lawrence, shout out to Edwin, shout out to Hunter, shout out to Echo for the win, shout out to William, shout out to Old People, shout out to... Old People is a general term. No, someone's name is Old People, that really is a thing. Shout out to Max again, shout out to Connor, shout out to Dynamic. Stop like stopping everywhere, man. Come on, keep driving. Shout out to Noah, shout out to Kyle, shout out to AW, shout out to Blaze, shout out to Austin, shout out to Ali, shout out to Dean. Shout out to Outlaw, shout out to Unknown, shout out to Guy, shout out to Johnny, shout out to Da Legend, shout out to Bop, shout out to Ryan, shout out to Matthew, shout out to Gabriel, shout out to Brandon, shout out to Sam, shout out to Brady, shout out to Ryan, shout out to Carrot, shout out to JR3, shout out to Reezy, shout out to Mr. Glitcherman, shout out to Gaza, shout out to Jello, shout out to Ryan, shout out to Ash, shout out to Desmond, shout out to Yven, I think it is, shout out to Mods, shout out to Victor, shout out to Derek, shout out to Ryan, let's kill that guy, shout out to Dean, shout out to KSN, shout out to Old Potato, shout out to Mr. Flash, shout out to Tristan, shout out to Jack, shout out to Outlaw, shout out to Andreas, shout out to Nick, shout out to Niall, shout out to Hoonigan, shout out to Killers, shout out to Matthew, shout out to Alex, shout out to Luke, shout out to Andre, shout out to Super, shout out to Cole, shout out to Brian, shout out to AKR, shout out to Superman, shout out to Woody, shout out to My Flash, shout out to Cody, shout out to Hyper, shout out to Owen, shout out to It's Jake, shout out to Taylor, shout out to Victor again, shout out to Deluxe, shout out to Colonel, shout out to Maze, shout out to Apocalypse, shout out to Lily, shout out to Broker, shout out to Gabriel. Come on, stop staying behind these cars. Keep going. Boom. Oh, gets a little bumper now in the back with us. Shout out to Matrix, shout out to Snipes, shout out to Ash again, shout out to Derek. Shout out to Callum, I'm seeing loads and loads of the same name. Shout out to Dominic, shout out to King, shout out to Tricky, shout out to Kaz, shout out to Expert Gamer, shout out to You Don't Know, shout out to Danny, shout out to Just Lauren. If you guys have already had a shout out, please don't comment again. Only because I want to try and get through everyone and not keep repeating the same names. It's not fair on the people who haven't had one yet, who want a shout out. Shout out to Christian, shout out to Monster, shout out to Deluxe, shout out to Adam, shout out to Candle, shout out to Yiva, shout out to Cole, shout out to Jack, shout out to Hill, shout out to Biscuit, shout out to Christian, shout out to Matt, shout out to Matthew, shout out to Cameron, shout out to Dominic, shout out to Jack, shout out to CLX, shout out to Clorox, my favorite bleach, you'll drink some later on. Shout out to Cosmo, shout out to Austin, shout out to Lice, shout out to KGM, shout out to Biscuit, shout out to Cone, shout out to Boxy, shout out to Evolve, shout out to Guy, shout out to Michael, shout out to DC Memes, shout out to Super, shout out to Louis, shout out to DJ Top, shout out to Christopher, shout out to Ronaldo, shout out to Ariston, shout out to Mikkel, shout out to Random, shout out to Adam, shout out to Knight, shout out to Irish, shout out to Rocket, shout out to Foe, shout out to Jojo, shout out to Apocalypse, shout out to Vade, shout out to Stefano, shout out to THM, shout out to Jacob, shout out to DC, shout out to F1, shout out to KB, shout out to Corbin, shout out to Seven, shout out to Alex, shout out to Thomas, shout out to Spiky. Talking of Spiky, let's go for a like spike right now, guys. We're very, very close to 1,000 likes. We're about 50 likes away, so if you haven't dropped a like already, please do. Let's see if we can smash that right now. If we can, that would be awesome. Let's continue on. Shout out to Corbin, shout out to Blazy, shout out to MLG, shout out to Flo, shout out to Dead Ninja, shout out to Blade, shout out to Michael, shout out to Hensi, shout out to Lewis, shout out to Parkour, shout out to Wales for the win, shout out to Charlie, shout out to Joe, shout out to Dakota, shout out to Orwin. Why is this guy still driving around in circles? So drive somewhere else, man. Come on. This random driver. Shout out to DJ West. Shout out to Hero. Shout out to Colonel. Shout out to Mason. Shout out to Frisky. Shout out to Hydra Intros. Shout out to Willis. Shout out to Locomotive. Shout out to Floor. Shout out to Cheryl again. Shout out to Lachlan. Shout out to Prince. Shout out to Dominic. Shout out to Svet. I think that's how you say your name. Shout out to Tyler. Shout out to Austin. Shout out to Tristan. Shout out to is that Cacpack? Is that how you say your name? I hope so. Shout out to Demon. Shout out to Natbat. Shout out to Tube HD. Shout out to Hockey Pro. Shout out to John23. Shout out to Avin. Shout out to Venom. Shout out to Salem. Shout out to McLad, I think it was. McLad Pro. There we go. I can see it now. Shout out to Derek. Shout out to JD Drifts. Shout out to AH Daniel. Shout out to Hockey. Shout out to Howard. Shout out to Ethan. And we've just smashed 1,000 likes. Oh my god, that's awesome, guys. Thank you so much. We did it, as always. You guys are awesome. I love you so much. I'm going to do 10 more shout-outs. I think I've done pretty much everyone, but I'm just going to make sure. Shout out to Owen. Shout out to Miguel. Shout out to Rick. Is that Richt? Is that how you see your name? Shout out to blah blah blah. Shout out to Nick. Shout out to Owen. Shout out to Harold. Shout out to Halo. Shout out to Sorrent. Shout out to React. Shout out to Marnie. Shout out to Luke. Shout out to Nitro. Shout out to Nick. Shout out to Broker. Shout out to Fantastical. Shout out to Nikolai. Shout out to Corbin. Shout out to William. Shout out to Kota. Shout out to Zame. Shout out to CBFY. Shout out to Howard. And shout out to Hussein. There we go, guys. Hopefully that was 10. I don't know. But fingers crossed it was. But yeah, there we go, guys. That is it for this live stream. I hope you guys have enjoyed. I certainly have enjoyed being your host. And I want to get your thoughts and feelings then on the Karen Technical Aqua. Do you guys like it? Will you be buying it? Or do you think at maybe $5 to $6 million it's going to be too expensive? But yeah, go ahead and comment right now. I want to get your thoughts and feelings on this. Again, please drop a like if you haven't done so already. And make sure you subscribe to my channel if you haven't already as well. Because I upload all the latest and the greatest Grand Theft Auto 5 content. And one more time, I'm doing a giveaway. If you want to enter, link is in the description. So there we go then, guys. As always, thank you so much for watching. I love you all, and I'll see you guys tomorrow in my next video or live stream. Goodbye.